Welcome back, Duality 9Xers. There was a story that captured my imagination growing up as a young child. And it wasn't just me, but my friends, people that I grew up with, and people around the world. We're talking about 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and the amazing adventures of Captain Nemo and his infamous underwater vessel, the Nautilus, which was a submarine, and the amazing, awe-inspiring adventures he would go through, the magical underwater worlds he would encounter. It was kind of like watching Star Trek, but this is like Star Trek Under the Sea. And so there's a series on AMC called The Nautilus. And you have, the creator is James Dormer. You've got the likes of Shazad Latif, who plays Captain Nemo himself, Georgia Flood, Celine Menville, just to name a few of the stars that are in this show. It has a very well-rounded, star-studded cast, and I was pleasantly, and I was absolutely floored by the storyline, the CGI, like everything was just perfect. It fit really, really nicely. Now, there's going to be people on both sides of the coin. Of course, there's going to be people who are not going to be too thrilled, with the storylines, as it could have potentially deviated from what they were privy to. But come on, guys, stories evolve, they change. But this was pretty good, and the Nautilus is actually, it falls in line with Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and that's what I grew up watching. That's what I remember, and for a lot of my peers and people who are familiar with the story as well too, the Nautilus actually captures that. And essentially shows you the tales of Captain Nemo and his ragtag crew as they sail through the seas, encountering all these magical underwater worlds and the adventures that lie ahead of them. So I want you guys to take a look at this trailer, and we'll watch it together, and then we'll reconvene here shortly.
So many things we will see that no one has ever seen.
The corporation's more powerful than any country. We must maintain dominance. That is why the Nautilus was developed.
I can taste freedom, Nemo. It's now or never.
Stop him!
This is Nemo. We are taking control of
The Nautilus.
We'll use it to escape. Start the engine.
Submersible ship.
She is mine. I want her back.
If you're looking for someone to bring Nemo back in chains, I'm your man. I'm gonna burn the whole damn company to the ground.
This man is holding me against my will. When will I be free?
If I had any choice in the matter, I would never set eyes on you again.
Oh, utterly charming.
This Nemo, what did you make of him?
He is a convict.
He is a pirate.
Stubborn.
Brave.
Angry.
Nemo this, Nemo that. Could he be this? Is he that?
Tell me, where are they headed?
The Northeast Passage.
There are treasures there beyond a man's imagination.
You must take us all on board this
Submarine.
Exactly.
I'll see your hunt until the ends of the earth.
You'll be hunting in the wrong place.
Doesn't matter whether you chose to be here or not.
All that matters is that we are each other's best hope.
This is going to be such fun.
Wow, that was really good, guys. So the Nautilus is surprisingly a thrilling mix of deep sea adventure and sharp historical commentary. So that 1850s kind of like steampunk style underwater submersible, the submarine that we all came to love and grow up on, to life, essentially. And it's a big budget series. It's filled with a lot of different sea monsters, hidden treasures, magical underwater worlds. It has everything that you want. As I mentioned before, very similar to the Star Trek in space. The show follows Captain Nemo, Shazad Latif, who plays Captain Nemo. I think he does an incredible job, and he's quite charismatic, very charming, and he really brings life into the character of Captain Nemo. And of course, Captain Nemo is trying to escape the brutal British East India Company that's trying to chase him down and put his operations to an end. And we also get some really good standout characters like Boniface, who's Captain Nemo's mate, and Humility, who's a very young kind of engineer trapped in her own kind of prison and very, very patriot-like. The Nautilus has this Indiana Jones kind of vibe to it. Like I said, it's got a little bit of that Star Trek vibe as well too, which I like. The sea creatures are absolutely terrifying in this series, and that's one of the nice things about this series, is that it has CGI, but it's done right. And so never once did I feel like it was way too out of extreme with the CGI, which almost made it look funny. No, nothing of the sort. I think the CGI was really good. It was clean, very kind of amateur way, or it looked kind of funny. No, the graphics were incredible. They looked lifelike. I was sold on it. It was believable, and that probably goes to the budget as well, right? Because it's a big budget series. They didn't spare any expense when it came to the graphics. They wanted to make sure it was done right and it was believable, and I think they did just that. Yeah, I think you guys will really enjoy this series. I think you guys will. I think it'll definitely spark a lot of debate, controversy. Nah. I'm sure there's going to be some diehards out there that are going to want to see this film very, exact to the point of, kind of like the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. But I'm not expecting that. I'm hoping that the director and the producers take this film, add some twist to it, but keeping in line with the Jules Verne's version, but adding some new plots and new twists to it. And that's what makes incredible film, incredible cinematography, and of course an incredible series. That's my opinion. Look, if you want something that's action-packed, and if you want something that you can enjoy and your children can enjoy, this is definitely worth diving into. No pun intended. So if you guys like that, check out some of my other trailers, check out some of the other stuff that we have on our channel, and we'd love for the opportunity to interact with you guys. So please share your comments and thoughts below, and if you haven't already, please smash the like and subscribe, and we look forward to catching you guys on the next one.